Hey everybody, welcome back. Thank you for being here. I'm doing this a day early just because, and my son is home, so he may interrupt. He's been having a lot of sleep issues, a lot of insomnia, so he has been going to school on and off, and today is one of those off days. So he's in the other room. Sorry, let me adjust the light so I don't have too heavy a glare in my glasses. Still do, whatever. Okay, so I have a bunch of stuff to show you in no particular order. I have a huge book haul. I have yarn, projects, also something to show you that I have in my Etsy shop, and just what I've been working on in general. So, we'll start with the books. Let me move this. Two of these books I may have shown in the last video, but I don't recall because of how rushed that video was. So if it's a repeat, I apologize if it annoys you, but whatever. So the first book I got, oh, and many of these books are actually from thriftbooks.com if you're not aware of that place. Really great place to get vintage crochet resources, up to date modern books as well. The new books are typically the same price that you would find it on Amazon, and then once in a while those books, you'll find a used copy for just a couple dollars cheaper. So if it's a $7 book on Amazon, you may find it for $6, or you may find it for the $7. So, just to let you know. But it's thriftbooks.com. Recommend it, and they have an app also. This is from Amazon though. I got this book because my son, due to his intellectual limitation, he's still attached to Nickelodeon Junior and all the preschool stuff. So his favorite characters are Wally Kazam, Yo Gabba Gabba, just all those type of characters. So I saw the cover of this book, and a lot of people have the first book, have been buying the second book, and I keep seeing it, and I saw the second book, and I saw the cover, and I immediately was like, okay, I have to get this book for one pattern, just one pattern. Paid $17 for this book for one pattern for my son. And it's this guy right here, because he reminds me of Bob Goblin from Wally Kazam, and that's it. So I plan on making this for my son, and then trying to recreate the character from the cartoon as much as possible. So he's not going to be purple, he's going to be kind of a bluish green or a teal or something. I'm not really sure yet, I haven't worked it out in my head, but I want to try and have it done for his birthday next month, in May. So we'll see how that goes. So that's Amigurumi Monsters. That one is volume 2, Amazon. Also, this one is from Amazon as well. I've always been saying I was going to make my boyfriend slippers or something like that. He has store-bought slippers, but prior to that I always wanted to make him something. I never did. Then I saw this book, and I fell in love with it because I want to make some stuff for my son, because we have a really hard time finding him slippers in his size for his age, because when you do a search like on Amazon and you search boys slippers, little toddler slippers come up, and I cannot for the life of me find actual boys size slippers, and it annoys me. So basically I have to buy the smallest men's size possible, basically, is where I'm at. But then I found this book, and I was going to decide to make something and try it and see if it works out. So this book, Crochet Animal Slippers, and as you see, it comes with excuse me, it comes with the templates. Let me show you, for multiple sizes for the family. So you have these. So you can Xerox this then cut each piece in cardboard, and you can use that as your template, your basis, just whatever. This book was, I believe, I want to say $21 or $22. I think it's on sale currently. But once again, that one also came from Amazon. So the rest of these all came from thriftbooks.com. I have another book I'm going to show you that you've seen before, but it's related to one of my whips. So I'm just going to move that to the side. Okay, so the next book that I got, these all range from anywhere from $3 to, I think, $7 was the highest I paid for a book. The lowest I paid was 99 cents because they gave me credit because I earned enough points on their site. Every time you make a purchase, you earn points, and when you hit 500 points, then you get a free book. So it was a $5 value, so I only had to pay 99 cents free shipping. Or wait, did I get free shipping or did I pay tax? I don't remember. I may have paid tax. No, they only charged me 99 cents. So it was just flat rate, 99 cents free shipping. Okay, so I think the second book that I'm going to show you is the one that I got for 99 cents. But I got a lot of vintage pattern books, mainly because I buy on Etsy a lot of the vintage patterns. And you can get them for as low as like $1, $2, $4, and stuff like that. And I didn't know until I was browsing thrift books, like where they were getting all these patterns from. I just assume, okay, people have old books, they find them at thrift stores, whatever. But then on two of these, or actually three of these books, on the cover are 3 patterns that I've either seen or one of which I have actually purchased off of Etsy. So I bought the books and decided to save myself some money. So the first book that I got is The Best of Women's Day Crochet. This one I believe I paid $4 for. They're pretty, I like all the books that I got. The layouts for them, I'll show you. They do have a color gallery section. So inside, you'll get color pictures in the gallery to show you a lot of the patterns. And then the actual pattern sections just look like this. Very bland. But, you know, whatever. But I've been flipping through them, and I thoroughly enjoy them. I'm very happy with these purchases. Sorry, the book cover came off. Sorry, this one's also related to a whip, so let me move that to the side. Okay, the next one. This is the one that I got for 99 cents. This one is called Golden Hands Crochet, a pattern book. This is sold on Etsy. I recognized it immediately. It was one that I purchased actually for $1.24. So again, that's why. And it has a lot of really great patterns, like this house set, pillows, and a rug. I'm not familiar at all with the company. I know nothing about it. Just various, you know, just fun stuff. There's a lot of, these are all over Etsy as well. This particular book is just on Etsy, basically. Singular patterns. All right, the next one. This one I paid $7 for. It's a $30 book. You can get it on Amazon for $30. Or you can go to thriftbooks.com, get it as low as, I think, $4, but they were sold out of the other editions, so I had to pay $7, which is no big deal. That's still a great bargain because you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You get over 20 patterns in this book. And this one is called Crocheted Sweaters. You may have seen this around. It's actually very popular right now for some reason, I've noticed. I haven't seen other YouTubers have this book, but I have seen it online, and I keep seeing that it sells out. Um, like I said, the price fluctuates a lot, and it's all over Amazon and so forth. But it's got really great patterns in it. Here's one. The one I really wanted, for some reason, I just liked the way it looked, is the cover picture. And this is the sweater. Sorry about the glare. But it's just got a lot of basic ones. This is a great book, I would say, for a beginner. Its subtitle is Simple Stitches, Great Designs, and it's by Susan Huxley. And I agree. There's a lot of really great textured patterns in here. So if you're looking to learn something new, I suggest that book. All right. Another very vintage book is Women's Day Crochet Showcase. This pattern, Etsy. I recognized it and I said, I'm going to buy this book. This is the first one. And also right now, if you're interested, bucket hats are very trendy right now. So there's some bucket hats in here. There's a couple more of the patterns that are in this book. And it's broken down by section, so you have your kids' patterns, you have ponchos and dresses and boys' clothes. As you see, this is a very old book by the binding, but here's some other patterns and stuff in there. Great book. There's more copies, so I recommend it. This one is related to something I bought. Now, couple years ago, I wanted to start making dolls' clothes. I started and tried with Barbie clothes by sewing. Did not do so hot, so I gave up. Then I noticed that the 18-inch dolls are really popular, like the American Girl dolls, and Amazon has their own brand of 18-inch dolls, which I bought one. And I bought this book off of thriftbooks.com. This is an older book. It's not vintage, but it's older. It's out of print. Crochet for Dolls, Nikki Epstein, and I believe she has a knit book as well. So she does. So there's two in the series, but it's got a lot of really cute patterns and stuff like that for the dolls. But this is the cover to give you an idea. So yes, I bought an 18-inch doll to make dolls' clothes as well, to hopefully put in my Etsy shop. It's something I've wanted to do for a while, and I couldn't find a book, I couldn't find patterns I liked or anything like that, and I saw this, and I knew about the book, so I was just like, all right, I'll buy it, try it, see what happens. All right, this next one. This one is called Everyday Crochet, Wearable Designs Just for You. I liked the cover picture, so I decided I was going to go ahead and give it a try. Now, on thriftbooks.com, they don't always have a synopsis, so you don't really know what you're getting or how many patterns you're getting. This one, I don't remember if it told me anything about it, but when I was reading through this, I find one annoying thing that I hate in crochet books is when it's a series of sweaters and they make you reference back to another sweater in the book. So you have to start a yoke and it says it's the same yoke as the so-and-so sweater. So go back pages in the book to that sweater, start that, stop at this point, go back to the other pattern, start the body section and continue. I do not like that. That annoys the heck out of me. There's beautiful patterns in here, but that was a huge turn off. I'm going to stick with it. I am going to make something from it. Like I said, there are a lot of really nice ones in here that I have favorites of, but I tried a couple of them and it irked me too much and I put it down. This one I got because it's the 80s and it just screamed 80s. But it's the Crochet Sweater book, over 30 original designer patterns by Sylvia Kosh, to give you an idea. And there's that. And as you see, you can get books in really great condition. This is a book from the 80s, and it is in perfect condition, and I did not pay that much for it. It has all the basics that you need to know. Talks about sources of inspiration, so like, you know, stare at stuff, get good inspiration for your sweaters. And let me see if I can show you a couple of the patterns here. I want to show you some ultimate 80s ones. This one I really like and I do want to try. And it has the charts that you need. It has everything written out. It tells you the suggested yarn and so forth. There's also kids patterns in here. Is it this one I'm working out of? Okay, no, the next one is what I'm working out of. I have a project started that I left across the room that I was going to show you. But I may or may not grab it. I don't know. All right, so the next book. This one's really thick. Big Book of Crochet. Over 120 projects, fashions, Afghans, baby, and more. And here's a sample. It's even got a little dog sweater in there for you. And I thought, what a great deal. This one was $5. And I figured $5 for 120 patterns. Definitely going to buy it. I'm trying to find something interesting to show you. A lot of baby blankets, a lot of Afghans. It's broken down by section. Sorry. I just want to find something nice to show you. I'll just show you this baby set. Another good deal. All right, the last one. This one I actually am working out of. I have a project that I'm doing right now, so I'll actually just show you the project I'm working on. Let me mark my page. Okay, this one's called Crochet Style. 25 gorgeous original designs from casual vests, pullovers to dazzling evening wear by Sally Harding. Another 80s book, great condition. And this is the sweater that I'm making right now. Comes with the chart, which I printed out so I can mark off my rows as I go. It's fun, and I did a good chunk in a couple days of it. I'm looking forward. I'm doing fall colors. I'll show you the colors in a few moments when I start the yarn haul that I have down below here. But let's go into whips. So I've been keeping track on this paper, all the whips that I've been working on. Some of these failed and I didn't complete or frogged them, ripped them out, whatever. The ones checked off are the ones that I've completed, washed, taken care of, and all that stuff. So I'm going to show you a fun pattern. This one is from Instagram, sort of. It's a designer, Little Bud Creations. And she made herself something, and everyone immediately was like, oh my God, need a pattern, and we want the pattern. And she was like, for days, she's like, do you guys really, really want this pattern? And she's like, it was just meant for fun and whatever. So she broke down, she wrote the pattern, and this is what it is. I'm trying not to show anything. It is just a collar with 2 sleeves. And what you do is you wear this with overalls. You can wear it with a t-shirt. Obviously, you want something with a neckline so that your neckline covers that neckline. And what the purpose of it was that you wear it with overalls, or you can wear it with jeans, but wear it with overalls, and you don't have a big, gigantic, bulky sweater tucked into your overalls. So I made one. I have right now, I don't know if I'm going to make the cuff of the sleeves, but this is what I did. I just have to sew my sleeves together. I chose these colors. This is Red Heart Super Saver in their brightest pink that they have, which I cannot remember the name of ever. This is Varsity Yellow Big Twist Yarn, and this is Red Heart Super Saver in Spring Green, which I found on Amazon, $3.44 a piece. I bought 6 of them because I haven't used this color, and I am not even kidding, over 10 years because I can never see it in the stores. So I finally got it. So this is what it is supposed to look like. And that's it. And you wear it, and you wear it on here. My mom just sent me a text, of course, while I'm doing this. And I promised no interruptions, so she's gonna have to wait. All right. The next thing I did, I made 2 of these bucket hats. I have a pattern that is from, which one is this? Simply Crochet magazine, I believe it was. It meant for polyester yarn, which I had. I have 3 skeins of this. Here comes my son, so he's going to ask me for something. Huh?
Blue's Clues coming next. I'll be right back.
Blue's Clues coming up next. We'll be right back. And I have to get him a drink, and I apologize so much for that. Just bring it to me, please. So I made a bucket hat, and then I made another one out of watercolor from Mandala. I didn't do my ends in yet. Excuse me one moment. Here, come here.
Catch.
Yes.
Catch. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. I'll keep it. Go ahead. Wipe your mouth. Thank you. All right. But the problem is with the wool, it came out and it shrunk. I'm going to close the door because my boyfriend is sleeping. So, one moment, please. Sorry, I don't want to wake up my boyfriend right now. He had a long night because our son was up all night. But I love the way the watercolor works out. But the hat is small. I did the exact same thing as with that, but I didn't, basically the wool nylon acrylic, there's not any relaxation, drape, or give. So it basically is way too tight. Well, not tight, but it doesn't necessarily fit properly. So I am going to wash it, block it, and see how it turns out, and go from there. And then whatever. I don't know what I'm doing with that one yet. The next project I'm working on comes with a story. So I ordered some yarn. Everyone's been buying date night, sunset nights. I can't remember what the other one is. There's like 3 or 4 yarns in a series from Lion Brand. This was on Amazon, and so I bought 4 skeins of it. Expected 4 skeins. They sent me a 3-pack because it's sold directly. It's through Amazon directly from Lion Brand, and they sell it in 3-packs. So I paid for 4 cakes. They sent me 3. So I contacted them through Amazon. They sent me a replacement shipment, and again, now I got free yarn. And I got the extra yarn, and I got the piece that I was missing, but they once again just sent me a 3-pack and not a 4, and not 4 cakes. So I can complain, but not complain. So, I mean, I'm happy. I got free yarn and so forth for my hassle. But I got Sunset Nights, which is this. And as you see, very sparkly. Sunset Nights has sequins in it. Date night is threaded, and I like the sequins a lot. This yarn is really great to work with. At first, when I started my project, I didn't like it because it splits, but it has a really great drape and just a really nice feel. It's very soft, so I'm very excited to wash this when it's finished and see how it softens up even further. The color transitions are really good. I like the ombre effect. This is the cake itself. I got this, Sunset Nights. I got this for $5.99 a piece, which is also why they were like, oh, well, let's send you a replacement because you paid $25 and you didn't get $25 worth of yarn. So it's very tightly wound. It is a size 4 100-gram cake. It's an acrylic polyester blend. It is 90% acrylic, 10% polyester. You get 273 yards, 250 meters, and it is a 3.5 ounce cake. Recommending a hook size that I cannot read because my eyes are really bad, but I am using a 7 hook for the pattern. that I'm working on. The pattern I'm working on comes from this book, which I got from Amazon. And this is done by Selena Baca. And her first book was Two Simple Shapes. And it's basically, if you can make a rectangle, you can make a square, you can make all the pieces that are in that book. This book is her second book. Sorry about that noise. I have a Post-it note in here. The piece I am making, now I bought it originally because I liked the front cover piece, which, let me show you the back of it. If I can find it. Okay. So this is the front, and this is the back. So I'm really excited to make that. That was why I bought the book. Now the pattern I'm currently working on with the Sunset Nights is this one. Just a basic, simple. This one's made with shawl and a cake. So it's a 5-weight. I'm doing a 4-weight size 7 hook. And I'm just making it, the construction is basically you make one panel, then you go back, rejoin up here where it's meant to be. So what you're doing is you're flipping the piece upside down. So your actual chain, the starting chain, is your neckline. They want you to connect there, and then what you're doing is you're making your shoulders and then working down. So you're connecting the two pieces and working down. Then you just have to sew it up the sides. I didn't do that. I'm doing, I want it to where the hem is the hem, and then the end is the shoulder piece. And I'm doing 2 panels. And so I'm just gonna, since it's just basic squares, I'm just putting it together. That's it. I didn't want to go through all the hassle of that. It's not necessarily a hassle, but it was just a preference that I had. So the next thing I'm working on is this poncho. This is by Anna D. That's what she goes by on Etsy. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of her. She does a lot of really good designs. Debbie, the Canadian Crocheter, she's also worked on some of her patterns. She's been a favorite of mine for a long time. This is what I'm making. So what I'm doing is the solid part here. I don't know if you can actually see the detail. Sorry, I'm trying to also be on here. So the solid part is going to be gray, and then the mesh part, which are crisscross stitches, is going to be yellow. So the same yellow I showed you in the first top with the sleeve, I'm using that varsity yellow, and then I'm using Big Twist in soft gray. So here's my poncho so far. Very long. And then the way you fold it at a slant, and then you get your creation. Okay, so let me get this out of the way. The other thing I'm working on I don't have with me, but I have the pattern printed out here. I'm making this bralette, or bralette, however you want to say it. This is a set, so you can print out the pattern for this, and you can print out the pattern for this. This is the pattern for this, and this is what I'm making right now. I'm using scraps, so what I'm doing is the ribbing is being made with Mandala Valkyrie, I think it was, and so the rib is color transitioning, and then the bralette, the cups and everything, and the straps are being made with Mandala Tweed stripes. Is it Mandala Tweed stripes or Mandala Tweed? I don't know. Mandala Tweed, I'll just say. And I cannot remember the colorway that I have, but I wanted to do something really contrasty, just because that's the type of person I am. I like it to look funky. So I'm making that. I am still working on the ribbing. And now for the piece, well, no, I have other stuff here. Let me show you this. I'm working out of this book. Good book. I love this book. You could basically, it's sectioned out. It's got flowers and animals and food and, you know, just granny square after granny square. And here's you know, so just whatever. All the granny squares. This is what I'm making right now. I haven't made the body parts yet, so it's just this. Originally I was going to use this green all the way around, and it was just going to be like how it is here, and that would be grass and whatever. I was just going to make a sheep blanket, just a singular square that just keeps continuing. And then I decided to use up my Super Saver ombre. This is the mint, I think it was called. Don't remember. But it's just going to be a continuous square with a sheep in the center, just for the heck of it. I'm not making it for anyone. I'm not doing anything with it. I don't know. I just decided to make it. I have the book. Better use it. So, all right. Now, the last whip. These I'm going to put in my Etsy shop. It's not something I normally make. I don't like... because I personally don't like using handmade washcloths because I don't feel they work. Now, I made these my own pattern. What I did was back loop all the way through, so it created the ridges, and with the Scrub It yarn from Mary Maxim, the mystery boxes that I received, it gives it what I would assume and feel would be more of a scrubbable texture, I guess. Okay, I have paper in here for some odd reason. I don't know why. Oh yeah, okay, care instructions. But this is all I did. Now this is what the yarn looks like. And this is what I made. So you can see the ridges. So I feel that would make it more scrubby. But I don't know. Like I said, I'm not personally a fan of handmade washcloths. I've made them. I've tried them. I didn't like them. I didn't feel they'd do the job. So now, also, I've made these items and put a couple in my Etsy shop. I'm under Winter Apocalypse and not Crystal Crafts. Years ago when I opened my shop, I named it Winter Apocalypse because the story behind that is I opened my Etsy shop midnight on December 20th of 2012, I believe it was, when the apocalypse was supposed to happen. I just thought it was funny. I don't know. So I just named myself Winter Apocalypse, and I hit enter at midnight. So I bought these bracelets, and I made stitch markers. I have various different ones. Each bracelet comes with 5 stitch markers. A lot of them are gemstone chips, and then I have glass beads, I have check glass, and so forth. And they come on this bracelet that you pull apart. So if you have a bigger wrist, you can wear it like this. If you have a small wrist like I do. And then what you do is you just squeeze it back together. There you go. And then, excuse my scars. The scars are all from my son, actually. So, yes, it does get rough around here. But, so while you're working, and it's not annoying or anything, not that I feel, while you're crocheting, but so you don't have to dig in your notions pouch. You don't have to dig at the bottom of your project bag. You don't have to look on your couch and try and remember where did I put my stitch marker. You could use the stitch markers that come with the bracelet, and you can keep adding on, or you can take them off, add your own favorite stitch markers that you would love to carry with you but don't want to lose, and you just wear them on your wrist, and then you do your crocheting. So I put those in the Etsy shop, just to see, I mean, if anyone's interested, if you want to take a peek. This particular one's not listed yet, but this is what it looks like. It's probably not going to focus because I have an older iPhone, so I do apologize for that. But yeah, so there's various ones. All right, so now here we are. We're at the yarn. 54 skeins. I took out one of each color to show you, and I have it bagged to make it easier. So I'm not going to name them off. I'm going to keep them in the bag and just show you the colors. If you're familiar with Big Twist, you're going to be familiar with the colors. So here we go. Except this one is Super Saver Red Heart Spring Green. Everything else in this bag is Big Twist. So I bought 4 of each of these colors, with the exception of that light green. So I got a dark green, I got teal, navy blue, I've got purple, I've got varsity red, varsity yellow, I've got the gray, 2 different pinks, the orange, and the project with the leaves, I'm using this color orange, this color green, and I think it's either this one or this one for the outline of the leaves. So I'm using fall colors and making a fall sweater, fall leaf sweater. And that's it. So that is, excuse me, that is everything I have except one more thing. I have an affiliate link that I forgot to put in the description box, but it is in the last video that I made where I got interrupted and cut it off at the end. You'll find the link there. I will, after this video publishes, remember to put the link in there. But I have an affiliate link to Love Crafts. And if you are not familiar with Love Crafts used to be Love Crochet, Love Knitting, Love Crafts. They combined it. It's all Love Crafts now. It's basically the equivalent of Amazon for knitters and crocheters. So you can buy patterns, you can buy supplies, you can buy yarn, you can buy hooks, just various things. Here comes my son again. You can buy various things. The affiliate link does not cost you anything. If you purchase through my affiliate link, I get a small commission. And so if you're buying $20 worth of stuff, you pay $20 plus the taxes or whatever. It is a UK company. They ship to the US. I don't know what else to say, but you'll find your favorite designers there. A lot of the Instagram famous people are on there. You'll find Cassie Ward, drawing a blank on names. There's a lot of people, but there are a lot of Frank and Olive. You'll find her on there. Just you name it. If you've seen them in a magazine, you're gonna find them on Love Crafts. Definitely, especially if they're a UK designer. But I will try to remember to put the link down below, and I would appreciate, it would be a wonderful thing if you would, if you do decide to shop, or even if you're just buying a PDF pattern or anything like that, if you choose to use my link, I would much appreciate it. So I'm going to end this video. It is the longest I've done in a long time. I want to say thank you for everyone for being here. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Hello to everyone, new and returning. If you are a non-subscriber, but you still have continued to watch me this whole time, as my analytics have told me, go ahead and like and leave a comment and subscribe. Consider subscribing to me. If you've watched me this long and you've put up with everything, you know, you might as well just go that extra step and just, you know, subscribe. So thank you very much. My cat is coming to interrupt also. Have a great week, everyone, and I will see you in the next video.